Goeienaand, good evening, fellow South Africans and citizens of the world. Well. You know, we were just talking there about Soweto refusing to pay their electricity bill, which is something like 19 billion rand. We look at the other end of the scale. You have a white family who've been charged 3.4 million rand for water usage. Now, obviously it's a mistake, but, you know, the great divide here is that the white families, the white ratepayers, pay their bills, and the townships, not so much. And the townships always complain about service delivery, and there's a video attached here where you can see Umlazi, which is one of the larger townships near Durban, is a complete disgrace when it comes to rubbish collection. And we all know about that 208 million rand that's under investigation that involves the suspended Durban mayor, that ANC lady, who claims she's done nothing wrong, but she's currently before the courts for fraud and corruption. Well, let's get back to this case, because it's a very interesting and kind of typical how the eThekwini, or the Durban municipality, is gouging its white residents because they know they pay their bills with extraordinary and ridiculous amounts of money. A 75-year-old Clarewood woman is a bundle of nerves after receiving a 3 million rand metro bill from the eThekwini municipality's revenue department and a demand to pay it within 14 days. The woman, who did not want to be named, lives on a family trust property with her two sisters who are also pensioners. While speaking to the Daily News, she broke down in tears because she was uncertain about her future and what impact her May metro bill will have on her. When she received the bill, which is still in her late father's name, she immediately went to the Florence Mkhize building in Anton Lembede Street to have the matter resolved. She was directed to the city water department offices in Bram Fisher Road. A lady behind the counter made copies of the bill but did not say anything. On Friday, June the 7th, I went back to query the bill, but I was told to come back on July the 10th, she said. The Clarewood resident said the city had changed the water meter in December last year. Since then, they had received a bill of between 1,500 and 1,700 rand per month. In April, they did not receive a bill, so she paid 1,000 rand to keep the account up to date. I paid 2,000 rand this month because I was told to keep on paying my account even though I received the high bill. We are so stressed thinking about this. We have to deal with this and our health ailments. What will happen when the officials meet us again? I hope it gets solved. The cost of living is so high, she said. Her metro bill for May was more than 3.4 million rand. It also carried a warning from the city that the account was in arrears. Should payment not be received, the note stated they intended to cut off or restrict her services after 14 days. The woman's balance brought forward was 2.7 million rand. She was charged 647,000 rand for May, with interest on arrears amounting to over 20,000 rand and VAT amounting to nearly 100,000 rand. Her total bill was 3,499,204 rand and 31 cents. How ridiculous. Clarewood and eThekwini PR councillor Charmaine Sushanka said it was ridiculous that a utility bill of that amount could be generated without the meter having been read. It is not fair on pensioners. Senior citizens like this resident go into a state of panic when such a bill is received. I've written to the head of billing to investigate and sort this out immediately, Sushanka said. In response to the Daily News, city spokesperson Mswake Mayesela, I'm sorry, I'm not good with that name, said, the city does not discuss matters pertaining to a customer's account with a third party. However, please note that this account has been investigated because of the high bill. Well, as I said, easy targets, the white ratepayers. make them pay. And, you know, when it comes to the white neighborhoods, you can understand why they're kept clean, because they're paying so much money for rates and water and sewage collection and so on. Now, when it comes to the black townships, as I said before, just like that fellow in Soweto, everything for free. There lies the difference, guys, and the same thing applies when it comes to SARS, the South African Revenue Service. It is largely the white population who are filling the SARS coffers, apart from VAT, which is obviously a huge source of revenue collection. But when it comes to the payment of tax, apart from these overpaid bureaucrats who are BEE recipients through black privilege, you know, most of the tax comes from the white taxpayers, and they are basically carrying the country. And as they leave, that load gets heavier and heavier and heavier. All right, guys, here comes the video. You'll see the disgusting state Umlazi is in, and this is part of Durban. And you'll also note in this video that tourists going to Durban are now complaining about the rubbish in the streets all over the place. I'm surprised tourists will go to Durban when you think of the crime rate and how dangerous it is to be there. Please remember to subscribe to be kept informed, ring the bell to get the updates, and have a great evening. Bye for now.
Still in KwaZulu-Natal, the province's biggest township is drowning in rubbish. Umlazi's streets are filthy and stinking, and this has been going on for years. The badly run municipality outsources refuse collection, but that service is also in chaos. ENCA's Pamandla Koke, I should say, has the report.
This is a sorry state of Umlazi. The streets are disgusting and residents are fed up.
Umasipala akasicabangele ngododo ogcwele umgwaqo wonke. Kusukela phezulu buzubone nje nasemlazi konke nje umlazi. Konke nje konakele nje. Kuyaphithiza impethu emgaqweni. Asazi ngempefune siyenze njani.
Others are accusing the municipality of racism.
Indawo yabantu abamnyama yona iza ngemuva, but yabantu abamhlophe yona indawo oqala yazi ukuthi iklineke o ikwazi ukuthi ithole izinto enjenge inqalazinda kanje.
Indaba umsebenzi ongalungile kanje obanga awugula obanga amagciwane uzogcwala kanje ingoba thina singabalekile.
Business owners say their trade is being affected and the township economy is taking a knock.
Thina siphila ngama tourist abantu bangaphandle, so njengoba befika la eThekwini bayakhala ukuthi iThekwini ngcolile, udodo ulahle emgaqweni.
The eThekwini municipality doesn't have any answers.
There is quite a history on this thing, and part of it is actually in court, and it becomes a bit difficult sometimes to comment about some other factors here.
But Nzuza concedes Umlazi residents deserve better.
I must say, it's a place where I was born. It doesn't deserve what they are having.
For now, it's not clear when will this